Hi everyone, I'm Callie. Welcome back in for another episode of Ragnarok. In the last episode, Kratos finally makes it to the Norns. And the conversation didn't go anything like how speaking to the Fates has gone previously for Kratos. Instead of Kratos finding his strand and Atreus's and changing their fate, the Norns kind of troll Kratos, tell him that everything is already laid out, there's no master grand plan, and his characteristic traits is ultimately what decides what happens in his life, in Atreus's life, and everybody else's life. I feel like in a way the Nords did provoke Kratos to start to get some of that Spartan rage back in him. Because it's not through anybody else that he is finding out that he needs to make a weapon to kill Heimdall. It's the Norns that tell him that he will find out that Heimdall will need to be taken care of because he plans to kill Atreus. They're the ones who tell him this. So, of course, Kratos' next step is to make this weapon. And I feel like it's an amazing callback to all of the previous games where we have to upgrade our own weapon or our blades or find the Spear of Destiny in order to defeat certain gods. And this time, Kratos' weapon was made specifically for him. That entire scene with Brok and the lady and the forging of Kratos' new spear was amazing. Every single part of it was very deep. And Brok even figured out through Mimir and through the lady that he is missing a part of his soul. And he's starting to realize that he has previously died. It is Sindri that has been keeping this secret from him. But once Kratos figures out what's going on, he comes in as a really good friend to Brok. He asks him to bless his spear, which Kratos has never had done with any of his weapons. He's received kind of blessings from the smith that he has forced to make him a weapon, or from the gods that are using him as a pawn in their bigger picture. But he has never actually welded a weapon that was made specifically for him and blessed by a really good friend. And Brok's blessing was so meaningful, especially the part where he mentions that he hopes that he can put it down after its job is done. I feel like the entire last episode was just full of amazing dialogue and writing, and I can't wait to get back in today because I need to figure out what's going to happen next. I feel like the writing in this game has been amazing. The feels, the moments, and all of the callbacks to the earlier games, but they're so different now because Kratos is different. Everything down from the Fates to the weapon that was welded last episode, there's parallels, but Kratos is a different man now, and it shows. So we ended last episode leaving the lady with our new spear, and I'm ready to see where today takes us.
Yep. Guess we're doing this one boy style.
Stop.
Listen, I appreciate what you said back there. It's good to have friends when you find out your brother's a rack-scabbing liar.
No doubt he only wished to protect you.
Weren't his call to make. The guy dies, he's got the right to know about it.
Take heart, Brok. We all die sometime. Many of us more than once.
No, never mind all that. We gotta finish putting the spirit through her paces. Come on. Might have to get creative up ahead.
I feel like once again I can see it from both sides. I understand why Sindri wanted to keep it from Brok because he didn't want him to live a different life, but Brok definitely had a right to know that there's a reason why people act strange around him, or he's not allowed in certain places, or that when he dies for real, things aren't going to look the same. I feel for him.
Nightmare on the left.
Oh, I see.
Oh, lick my face. There's eyeball nests all over.
Oh, I see it.
Throwing armies here. Above you. Watch out. Right there. Get the dang death.
There's more. Oh, there's a bunch of nests everywhere. That's why.
Better take out that nest or it'll be eyeball city out here.
Alright, let me go take this down. There we go. Much easier that way. I can't take that yet. Okay.
Bumpering around and smash that thing before more things come out.
Okay, okay. I feel like it's still not... Okay, maybe it's destroyed. Gotta get used to this. So the Dropnir spear is forged. Its creation was unlike any I've ever seen. The revelation of his brother's lie has taken a toll on Brok. I hope this does not lead to another rift between them. I hope so too. All right, so let's take a look at the Dropnir spear. I'm sure we don't have any runic attacks for it yet. But we are carrying, I guess this is its attachment. Let's look at the skills for it. All right, we already know that one. Hold to slam the spear down with even more command, increasing the strength of the resulting detonations. Can also be done when triangle is pressed momentarily after any Dropnir spear attack. Okay. Let me look at some melee first. While sprinting, R1. Yeah, let's get that one. R1 to forcefully impale a Dropnir spear into an enemy with a downward strike. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get like some of those. R2 can be held during gale force to pull in nearby enemies. Launched opponents can be kept airborne by turbulent force. Okay. And we'll go ahead and get that one too. What was this one? While evading, hold L forward, press R1 to bash forward with the blunt end of the spear. Okay. Okay. And it looks like we finally have our first mod token for the blades, which is nice. So let's go ahead and do that one. Rushing Chaos. Greatly increases immolation charge gained from skill. All right, so we need more XP. I accidentally spent all of my XP on getting the Dropnir spear upgraded, so we'll focus on that after we get some more XP.
See there? You starting to recognize when there's a weak spot? Setting off a spear at anything like that's a sure way to alter your circumstances on the right quick.
Okay.
See? You're a natural.
Okay.
Any more guesses, belt boy?
Oh, all right. Gets bigger the more you take away. Ah, is it time? Because the more removed from events you become, the larger their scope in your memory. No, that's bollocks now that I say it. Never mind.
Today's all right.
Today's all right. That was a weird sound. Oh, it's because there's enemies.
Them eyeballs are taking over them ground. We better beat them out. Hey! Calling all peckers, brethren! Watch your left! pick a fight with us two thick necks? Seriously? What's your left?
Dang.
I'm waiting. Fine there. Say good morning. Well, that was creepy.
Trying to get used to the moves a little bit. It's
Ready
definitely
for your
different.
next lesson? Take note of that there whatchamahoos. Get a decent angle and fling a spear into it head on.
Okay, L2, R1. L2, R1. Okay, so we're just throwing it
See?
at it?
Dirty enough to climb on, swing on, whatever you need.
Oh. That's really cool. Okay. That's how that works. I've been wondering. Oh, I missed.
It's all about the proper angle with those puppies.
I see.
You want it straight on. I'm telling you, you're too far to the side.
Okay.
Good.
There we go.
Guess you get extra credit.
Extra credit. I see. Oh my gosh.
One of Nidhogg's children! Put it in the trap!
That kind of scared me.
Great! You got him!
Oh, hello there.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you or anything.
You did not.
Right, you can bring that back to Ratatoskru whenever you're ready.
Okay. Can I still... There we go. Lindworm scales, Dust of Realms. Okay. So I can probably get to... Oh no, this one needs to break.
Yep. Look out below.
Bit late for that.
Wasn't there another wind over here? I guess not.
Got one last favor to ask of the both of you, and we can call us square. What happened down there in the forge with the lady? That's my story to tell, all right?
Agreed.
Oh, very well.
Yeah. For sure.
These are
What's that?
bugs.
Oh boy.
Maybe those grill will take him down. Nope. Hey, Bunker! Come on!
Whoa, okay.
Brother, that girl's found a perch on high!
I always knew you were crazy.
Brok. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Can I push him down into the hole? Oh no. Okay. There's a lot happening. Whoa, okay. No, I need to get to this one. Okay. Okay, he's down. The other guys are over there. Okay.
Watch your right.
Okay.
boy, that's probably enough heart pumping for me today. You pick up the loot. I'll set up shop over yonder.
Okay. What did that open? Piece of broken amulet. Oh, nice. We can fix another amulet slot. Okay. Pick up all of this health and rage. We definitely need it. I've noticed that the health isn't as frequent and enemies are getting harder, which I've been enjoying, especially for playing on balanced. I feel like it's good. Ooh, nice. We got our first Huldra charge. A long-range spear lunge that siphons an enemy's element. Okay. It's a light attack. And we also got another attachment. Spear attacks against burned or frosted enemies deal bonus damage. Let's definitely switch to that one. It's kind of interesting looking. Looks like it's just like pulled off of a tree or something. We also have some more skills. So let's go ahead and do this one for our blades. I think I'm going to go with momentum. And then it looks like we got another one for... I thought I already did this one. Greatly increases resistance to damage and being staggered during skill. I'm going to do that one. We don't have any protection, really. Okay. I think that's all the loot in this area. We can go see if we can upgrade some stuff with Brok.
Thank you, Brok. It is a good spear.
Damn straight it is.
Oh, Kratos. I think so far my favorite side quest is the one that... I can't remember if we did it last episode or the previous one, where we were on the Lake of Nine and I think it was called Animal Instinct. But it was just a side of Kratos that I never thought that I would see. And I feel like that side has been coming out more and more. He's being more thankful for Brok, and Brok and him are buddies. Kind of noticed that after he dismissed Sindri, before we were about to make the Dropnir spear, that they're definitely buddies. And I think it is because, like he said, Brok speaks plain. He's very honest and open, and I just think it's been really awesome seeing him show that side of himself more. All right, our Rond is not upgradable. Nothing for our spear is. We need petrified bone and gale flames. All right, let's check armor. I know we can upgrade our amulet. Looks like we can upgrade our belt. We should do that.
Reckon I see how you'll be getting down from up here. Best I find my own way back. Been too auspicious a day to end it horkin' and borkin'.
Okay.
Brok, when you knew Faye, was she...
Let me stop you right there, killer. Brok ain't one to go breaking no confidences. Not even when it comes to the dearly departed. You don't hear me spreading your business all over town, do you? Smiths don't blab. It's just how it's gotta be.
I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. No matter how good of friends they are. I love Brok. He's so honest and straightforward, and I don't know. He's someone that I feel like I could definitely trust. All right, I think that's everything. So what's that? Yeah, we were already over there. Let's keep going.
Oh, is that the way down?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
And I'll get those gates working for you.
I only hope Sindri's in one piece by the time Brok's done with him. The ice beneath those two is thin enough under the best of circumstances.
It's true. It's Very true. Okay, so this is where we came from with Brok. I know there was some stuff over here that we couldn't do yet. I don't remember if it was this way or the other way. Oh yeah, the town. Where is
everyone?
Jigs.
Now a good time. I just want to talk. Dad to dad. Speaking of which, imagine my surprise when Atreus came knocking at my door. He's doing well, by the way, and will continue to do so just as long as I return to Asgard sometime soon. Besides, our friend here has a whole lot to live for.
Arguable.
Run along now, but behave yourself. New spear. Never much cared for Brok. Can't deny the dwarf's talent.
You came to speak. Speak.
The
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands? I want peace as much as you do. Perhaps we can find it together.
He's lying.
yeah.
I know.
That boy of ours. He's everything I expected.
Of ours.
So clever. Kind. You sure he's yours? My kid. You really ought to be very proud. He is the key to peace in our age, to break free from all this fate and prophecy.
My son is not your key.
Oh God, do they not have metaphor in your homeland? Or rather, did they? I'm sorry, that's not fair. I know you're not the god you once were. And now is your chance to prove it.
Return my son, or you may meet the god I once was.
And what kind of god is that, Kratos? What do you even know of godhood? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about mortals. You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause. You fear what you can never even hope to understand. Is it any wonder that your boy is in no rush to come back to you?
Don't listen to him,
No, don't listen to a word.
He's trying to get in your head.
For sure. Kratos has had people that have bowed down to him.
Superior bastard.
Of course.
The nerve of him showing up here. At least you rattled him as much as he rattled you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. We've definitely rattled him if he felt the need to show up here with Durlin and say, that boy of ours. Are you serious? Man, I see right through Odin. I'm not sure. I think it's just because of all the lore, the stories that Mimir has told, and the stories that Mimir has been a part of himself that he regrets. And hearing Freya's side of the story as well, I just see Odin for who he is.
Good timing. Let's see what Brok made
Hey,
you.
it's Freya. Holy.
Brother, you're covered in Bifrost.
Yeah, I know. Bleeding. / on fire.
Right side.
It's
Very
regenerating.
nice. Behind
Okay.
Behind you!
Whoa. Okay.
So that's the weapon? A drop near spear?
The drop near spear.
Well, any given number of drop-near spears, I suppose.
Come on, I found a gate.
The
We just
side.
need to take the train down.
I do worry, though, if I'm being frank. We've crafted a weapon to kill a god. One could say you're on the verge of returning to form.
Yeah.
Does it scare you? Aiding another violent god.
I'm scared for you, brother. That spear could start a war. The war. If that no longer concerns you, then maybe Freya's right. Maybe the giants had you in mind all along.
Maybe. I'm definitely starting to see that too. Okay, it was just part of our spear. Kratos, the champion? I can see it. It's starting to kind of come together now.
Freya, I assume it was Sigrun then who helped you retrieve your Valkyrie wings. Were they hidden in the place I guessed?
They were not. But yes, she did. Argued all the while I should let my anger go, but helped me just the same.
Oh, could I have gone up that way? Alright, so I know there was a chest, a Nornir chest over here that I think I can solve now. Let's see. Embed spears in 3 of the runes, then detonate at once. Okay. Glad that it told me that instead of me figuring that out. I guess I would have found out eventually. I feel like the other 2 were both over here. I feel like things are so different now, though, with him having a weapon made to kill a god. It's not like how it used to be in the other God of Wars. Because he's fighting for different causes now. He's not fighting out of his own rage and anger and inability to see past it. He's fighting for love and for peace.
Freya, where is Sigrun now?
Impossible to
Nice, we only need one more.
say. She's on a mission spanning the realms in search of our lost sisters. Our hope is if she can bring their incorporeal spirits to Vanaheim, we can find a way to restore them to uncorrupted forms.
I don't remember what was over here. It looks like there's a realm tear now. Maybe we can find another one of the missing babies. Ooh, or whatever that is.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Okay.
Behind you! Watch out!
Okay. Jeez, I thought I could block that. Jeez. I keep trying to block that and I don't know why I can't. There we go. Oops. Dang. Okay, I'm about to die. We're like not doing any damage to her? Okay. Jeez. Fierce Stalker. While most stalkers prefer the use of a bow, a select few of them have taken up a lance and perfected their skill with it. A well-executed lance throw grants the ability to take down larger prey, alongside any other bothersome entity, with one fell shot. Not to mention how menacing a long, sharp weapon looks when brandished. Okay. That got a little spicy. Okay, nice. I'm not remembering what was over here. It looks like we have everything in this area. The forge is 100%ed. Okay, so yeah, we have everything here. We still have some stuff that we could go do around Svartalfheim. Alright, so it looks like we're taking another train with Freya.
So this Draupnir spear, you're prepared to use it?
To protect Atreus. I am no one's champion but his, nor no one's god. That may be my form. It is not my nature. Do you understand?
I guess a difference of opinion is hardly the most I'm setting aside for this alliance. As long as the plan is to kill Heimdall, the rest matters little.
There's also the bit of news that Odin has some inkling of what we're up to.
I thought I heard
Yep.
ravens. Damn it. What did he say?
Lies, threats, and more lies. What did you expect?
You think he lies that Atreus is in Asgard?
No. On that, I'm afraid I believe him.
Then the rest matters little.
True.
I saw a gateway near here, overlooking the bay. We can get to it with your spear, I think. This way.
What's this?
That gravestone. There's a keyhole that looks to fit the hilt you found. And if I'm right, you best prepare for a fight.
Ooh, practice? I'm up for some practice with the spear. I feel like I'm really bad with this spear right now. I'm sure it'll... Whoa! That guy is crazy looking. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't know what that is. Jeez. I don't know if I'm gonna make it just because I don't have enough health. Freya, help me. Did he drop health? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. No. All right, I'm gonna redo. I'm not gonna use my stone for this. We came in with like half health, so let's try. Let's try again. We got it this time. First try.
Harðrefill the Callous.
For the king!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
That's unfortunate.
Fall before me! Triple false god! Fall before me! Weak godling! Fall before me! Triple false god! Fall before me!
No, I was on my way to get that health. I'm gonna use a stone this time. And I'm gonna grab this health behind me.
Triple false god!
Nope, meant to not do that. Okay.
Fall before me!
No, 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 no.
Ready yourself.
No, he's beating me up. Come on, we can do it. We're so close.
Fall before me!
No, so close. There's a health behind me. Grab it. No. Come on.
Fall before me!
What? That felt strange.
Good riddance, you feckless ball bag.
Holy. That was insane. A follower of the false king Rolf. According to Mimir, he was known for his particular cruelty in battle. Harðrefill's skill was a blade was precise, and he used this precision to extend the suffering of his victims. Instead of beheading them in one swift movement, he would dismember, slow and deliberate, a vile practice. He will be forgotten.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
Okay. That was crazy. And I felt like in the end, he definitely was just like hanging on. Okay, I think that's everything over here. Yeah, we already got that chest because we've been in this area before. So let's keep going. Who's that? Oh, it's Durlin. Hang on, I have to hit this from like head on. There we go.
Hey, big guy. Speak.
Need you to get something for me. A hammer.
A weapon.
No. A forge hammer. Little thing. Symbol of the old resistance. Guild, solidarity, all that. Or it used to be anyway, till the Aesir buried it under that big, gaudy dwarf statue in the bay. Might do the dwarves some good to see it again.
You're not worried that might draw the Einherjar's attention?
The old father nearly slit my throat just to get to you. I might be past giving a shit what he thinks. Just find me at the bar when you've got it.
Okay, Spirit of
You'll certainly
Rebellion.
be able to reach new areas in the bay with that spear.
Aye.
Yeah,
Might
that's
be
true.
worth looking for Durlin's hammer while we're at it. Your choice, of course.
So where is it? Is there a faster... I think there's a faster travel over there. Like if we go to this one, the watchtower, we should be able to get over there pretty quickly.
Are you all right?
Not the first time I've had an Aesir threaten my life.
But
Thinking I'd like it to be the last.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like since we're here, we might as well... We might as well do the one that he wants us to do. Would that be easier? Or the Need of Valir? Or even this one? Is this where I am? I guess we're not that far away from these areas. Let's just go to the watchtower. And we'll do this one. And then head back to the main quest. I still want to do the one with Freya.
Net, lungs. Oh, no, that's rubbish.
what?
Brok's bloody riddle. What gets bigger the more you take away? I can't let that blue twat beat me.
If you are this upset, he already has.
True. All right, let
Did
me...
you make the spear? Wait, no. Brok has to be the one to tell me what happened. I'm just gonna pretend I was never here. I'm here for you.
I just want to see if there's any upgrades that we can do. Oh yeah, our enchantment slot is empty. Let me take a look at that real quick. So we have Asgard's Fortitude. And I forget the ones that Brok can make. We have all of the ones for Svartalfheim. We have 2 of the Jotunheims. Maximum Rage. Increase maximum rage based on vitality. Increase damage from above. Dodge rolling double tap will hasten the expiration. Ooh, let's do that one for a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one for a bit. And then once we open up a 3rd slot, then I'll look into doing another set of 3.
Meeting the Lady of the Forge really brought back some memories. I thought it was only in my homeland you'd see such things.
Mermaids who forge weapons.
Aye. I remember very fondly a light nymph called Mimir. Very talented with a sword.
Mimir.
I meant that literally. Shame on you. She made the best swords in all the Isles and had big dreams about what she'd do with them one day. I wonder what became of her.
But
Brother, about the oracles of your lands,
we'll see.
would you say they manipulated events? Did they have an agenda?
I do not doubt they held their own interests first. But in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies.
Would that be a specific experience, brother?
Once, I sought the Oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. Therefore she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. But we will continue another time.
It's so, I know that I've played the other games, but it's always so cool to hear him talk about what he's done in the past.
Brother, can you finish what you were saying about the Oracle of your homeland? She helped you against the god of war because she had visions that the god of war would bring down Olympus.
Yes, and in defeating Ares, I became the god of war. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct.
So the Oracle herself brought about the very future she hoped to avoid. I suppose we're in fine company at that.
Yep. Indeed. All right, we were supposed to go this way.
That must be the statue Durlin was talking about. His hammer must be nearby.
Okay. I'm not too mad about the detour. Because we got to hear that story.
Right side!
Okay. He's down.
That groom's found a perch on high.
Yeah, I see.
From behind! Incoming!
Ah.
Yelpa!
Last one.
Where is it? Over there. Nice. Okay.
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
What is
That
it?
dragon looks remarkably lifelike for a sculpture.
Don't breathe. Oh, mind your breath. Could be referring to the polluted air, or a warning against speaking ill of Odin. Both equally likely. Yeah, it does look very real. Okay. Is that some foreshadowing? Whoa, look at those bones over there. It's like another dragon that died. Okay. So I'm guessing we have to get up to that statue. Oh, there's one of those things over there. Maybe I can get it from above. Yeah, let's try from above. There we go. There was a Nornir chest down here too. I haven't seen anything that could be for it though. Like nothing. Okay.
Kratos, I see something.
What is it? She's looking so intensely. Let's freeze this geyser. Maybe it's underneath of it. Oh, maybe I can't freeze it. Okay. There's one seal. They blend in. They're like a gray color. There's the next one. Can she hit that? Is it on the other side, maybe? Okay. Any other geysers around here?
What manner of creature is that?
Dead.
Oh, the dead. Yes, very dead. Yeah, these runes are sneaky this time. Here's another geyser over here. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, the last one. Nice. Okay, let's go get it. Ooh, is that our last one? No, we need one more. So we need one more apple and one more horn. And we'll get an increase. Okay. Alright, so we can use our spear on this. Oh!
Is someone there? Please. I need help.
Oh boy.
What do you want?
Well, to put it simply, treasure.
What?
The cache just over there, to be precise. My son and I, we came to these isles to uncover its riches. I feared it was too dangerous, so I came along, and was, well, seemingly proven right.
Is that why you haven't moved on?
My son, I suspect he went in search of the second half of the treasure. Please find him and tell me his fate. If you require a reward, you may help yourself to the treasure. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
Okay.
We were sailors once. Left Midgard to seek our fortunes elsewhere. We were so close to succeeding. My boy, I'm so sorry.
All right, so it is over here. There, it looks like there's two markers. I guess the second half of the treasure. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the one that we were working on, though. So I don't get confused, because I don't think it's on this island. I mean, maybe it is.
The remains are old. His son is surely gone by now.
It costs us little to make sure.
Really?
It cost us little to make sure. Oh. Holy. Okay. I'm gonna take care of these eyeballs. There we go. That was late. That was late. Okay. Okay. Also, thank you guys for telling me about the color situation for spear, blades, and axe. I don't know why I didn't put it together. I guess because there wasn't a tutorial.
It's beautiful from up here.
Yeah. For once, an NPC is telling me to take in the view instead of being like, come on, hurry. Why are you looting? We have things to do.
That rune slate's incomplete.
Albrecht?
Think we could finish it?
Okay. The Albrecht Hollow. Whoa. Okay. Is this where the hammer is? There it is.
Still in one piece after all this time. Unlike Durlin's resistance, I suppose.
We will take this to him.
I think it's meaningful in a time like this. That's why I chose to do it. Because I feel like any sort of symbolism for these people is very important to keep their spirits up right before whatever is about to happen and go down happens. Okay, there's nothing over here. There's something in here growling. Is that a Draugr hole? Oh no, it's just... Okay. Why is that shiny? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Missed. Alright, now I can focus on this dude. Okay. Is that the theme for the spear? I don't think I've heard that one before. That song. Okay, so there is a little bomb maker here. So let's do that one first. Okay. Maybe a heavy attack? What is that?
Muspelheim seed is now complete. We should find a mystic gateway. Perhaps we'll find Surtur's combat challenges.
Okay. We can finally go to Muspelheim. Heard a raven. Maybe it's past this. There he is.
Must stop that Noken from singing!
My goodness. Been poisoned.
Attacking from above! Alka!
I like this.
The creatures and all the debris. No one could have made it out
I like the spear for these things. I feel like it's much better than using the axe or the blades. Just feels like it's killing them a lot faster. What? Ormstaga? What is that? What is that? Whoa, okay. Got all the spears hanging out of its face. Oh, okay. I'm late. Might die. Yeah. Okay, we'll come back in. I'm not going to use the resurrection stone. I feel like I've died a lot today. It's definitely getting more difficult, the combat. I like it though. I feel like I'm actually being challenged. It's not just me kind of like going around and flinging my axe at everyone or my blades. I have to think about what I'm doing now, which is nice. I love when a game gets to that point. Alright, where is this thing? Yep. This thing's fast. Its tongue. I forgot about that. Okay. All right. Ooh, yep. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. There we go. What is this thing? The poisonous fumes this creature emitted rivaled that of a newly erupted volcano in Greece. The air around it smelled of rotten winter's old must. We have seen many grim in Svartalfheim. I had thought they could not get more deadly than they already were. I was incorrect.
For the creatures and all the debris, no one could have made it out of here alive.
Okay. What was that? Amulet enchantment. What is this one? Emblem of illusion. Gain a burst of speed and travel and increase distance when evading. Whoa. That's pretty cool. I think... No, I like the ones that I have now. The poison... Yeah, I like the ones that I have now. Did I get all of the loot that I needed from this area? Yeah. Because we went... He pushed us back kind of far. It was so fast. Okay. Okay. There's another one.
Got him.
Another one already? Great.
Why exactly do you keep popping up, little one?
Oh, there he is.
Does your boss have you spying on us?
No. That wasn't our intention. You must believe me. I am here solely to serve as a guide, but only if you want. It's standard procedure.
Well, you can rest easy. We'll get these back to Ratatoska.
Thank you. And again, sorry if I offended you. I promise I'll be more helpful next time.
Jumpy
Okay.
little fella, huh?
Yeah, he's very jumpy. Okay, so why are we going this way? We already have the hammer, right? I mean, it's good that we're getting... Oh, Gale Flame, Gale Sparks. Yeah, this is actually really good.
The tunnel must open up just ahead.
Ew. Okay, so I have to aim it. I did throw it over there because I had a feeling, but I guess it didn't hit it. I don't think that I can go under stuff while I'm holding this, right? Yeah. So... Can I climb?
I can see the rubble from here, brother.
Okay.
Feels like we're in the right place.
Nice. I think we're going to find the treasure still. I'm not sure. Or this cave just kind of like loops back around. Yeah, the treasure.
Quite the sum there, brother.
Yeah.
You will find the ghost son.
Really? His request isn't a distraction?
He does not know his son's fate.
I see. Okay then.
Fruits of Industry treasure map. Kratos is changing so much. Every time that I come into the game, I feel like he's changing. My treasures are too precious to let fall into the hands of the Aesir. I lay them beneath the machine that brought them to me in hopes that Asgard is too proud to go sniffling around where its workers break their backs. Okay. Alright, so since Kratos is so bent on finding this ghost son, I guess I will go do that.
Kratos, don't you have a way through that door?
Yes, Freya, I do. What is this? Oh, a chest. Nice.
Found something good?
Yes.
So let me go ahead and track that one. Find the sun, the spirit sun. Plus we're getting XP and we're getting a lot of really good stuff that we need. We need money, we need stuff. And it looks like it might be back on the way-ish to where we were going. Ooh, there's a dew in there. But it's trapped.
This aisle seems abandoned.
Is this it? There's also one of those marker things there again. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Another berserker gravestone.
Indeed. Is that where his son is?
They gather the fear.
Oh boy. Whoa, boy. Coming into this with like no health. No. Okay, got lucky there. Whoa, okay. No. We'll come back in with full health. No.
I will not fight.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Okay. Holy, this guy is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go search for the guy's son and then I'll come back for this guy eventually. I feel like we need more. Oh, it's a son.
Speak, spirit.
Is that... Father? I can't see you. I wasn't quick enough. I'm so sorry I abandoned you.
Your father is dead.
What? How?
He went to find the other treasure on his own, to spare you the dangers.
It seems that in your efforts to protect one another, you each came to one of these islands on your own, and...
I've been such a fool. But...
The parallels.
Thank you for telling me. Perhaps now we can see each other again.
The parallels.
What a shame.
In their attempt to spare the other, they both perished. There is a lesson there.
What now?
We will retrieve the treasure, then return to the father.
What for?
To finish what he and his son started.
That water wheel's getting no water.
Crazy, crazy parallels. I wish that Kratos and Atreus would just talk to one another and have open communication, because I think that a lot of what is happening here would be avoided if they could just learn to communicate with one another. Okay, so the water wheel needs to get water. And, oh, I see the problem.
I see. The geyser under the water wheel is blocked.
Yep. Okay.
Something appears to be atop that island.
Perhaps the treasure the spirit spoke of.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh my gosh.
Stop squirming.
How many of these were there? 7?
You did it, Master Kratos! A spectacular job! Keep it up and you'll become an expert in no time.
I can't tell if he was patronizing or if that was just plain sad.
Both.
We could use that lift.
Both.
But not while it's up there.
Okay. Could use that lift, but not while it's up there. All right. So let's see how far we can go this way. And then, oh, I see. Wait, what did that do? Oh, okay. But I can't see the...
gate is down, but it has to stay there.
Yeah. Oh, I see a sparkly thing on this rock. So that'll probably give me...
See? Connected to the gate.
I'm getting there. There was a rock in the way. Okay, nice. Okay. I hear you. The more I grow to dislike Odin, the more I can't stand hearing the Odin ravens, because I know that he's watching. Alright. So...
Very clever.
Okay, I got it now. I was wondering how we were going to do that. Alright. So, I think... Can I use our sigil arrows on this? And it will keep it frozen for a little bit longer. And then... Oops, wrong one. Hang on. Yeah. And then freeze that one.
There we go.
Okay. Nice.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Oh my goodness. Is there a nest somewhere?
The wee bastard's about to explode!
Where are they coming from? No, I think it was just them. Where is this bird? I hear it as if it's right below us. Ooh, nice.
Quite the cache. I
This
see
is
why
definitely
it meant so
worth
much
doing.
to our lost treasure seekers. Perhaps we should go tell the father what became of his son.
All right, so that'll make a way. Oh, all the way to the other, back to the other island. I'm gonna go down and try to figure out what's going on here.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
I'm wondering if I pull that gate down, if it also pulls the gate down over here. How would I test that? Gosh, I hear that bird like right here and I don't see it. I don't see it at all. And it's kind of driving me mad. There it is.
And with that, I wonder if we shouldn't check back on the Raven Tree.
Oh yeah, we have 28. Okay, so I want to see if this actually will work. And I think the only way to check is to leave this here. Go back across and then check with the boat.
Brock's riddle. Could the answer be nothing?
What gets bigger the more you take away? Nothing. I don't think so, brother.
I do not like riddles.
I do not like riddles. Oh my goodness. Oh, so the only way to get over there would be... Huh. Maybe that's not how we get the Yggdrasil dew. Alright. Well, I see a chest over here. So maybe if I... If I use her ability over there... Hang on. I don't even know if this opens the gate. I'm just kind of assuming that it does. So I can hit that from here, right? Oh, probably not. Will that actually... No. That does freeze it for longer, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, then never mind. I don't know how we would be able to do that. So I'll just go back this way. Forget about the dew. We'll just head back. I'm not messing with that guy. Nope. Alright, so there's one over here. There we go. There's one over there. And then... Nice. Yes, we get a health upgrade. Very nice. Alright, let's head back to the guy. I spent, of course, again, a lot of time on side quests when I didn't mean to. But the side quests in this game are just so easy to get sucked into. Am I supposed to go this way? No. Where was the father? Over here? I'm like misremembering where we were. Yeah, I think it was over here by the statue, right? And the statue was this way? Where are we heading right now? Dragon Beach, Lost Treasure. Yeah, because this one is the one for Spirit of Rebellion. Okay. So yeah, we are heading to this one. We just need to go under there. Okay.
The Gjallarhorn. What is it? Where did it come from?
It's a very loud horn, and I've not the faintest idea.
Mimir.
No, truly. No one knows where the Gjallarhorn originated. Odin just gained possession of it one day.
Very interesting. And he was up here.
Oh, you're back.
We have news of your son.
Oh, please, tell me.
He died trying to find the other treasure. He didn't know you were doing the same.
No, no, no. This is my fault.
He disobeyed your wishes.
Yes, because that is what sons do. I should have brought him with me. We'd be alive and rich beyond all reason. Together.
Don't blame yourself. He is at peace.
Nevertheless, thank you for finding him. I'll seek him out in Helheim.
I'm glad we did this, Kratos.
Yes.
And I'm sure Atreus will be as well.
Yes.
Wow, he hung his head down in shame, in realization that maybe having better communication with your son could save both of your lives. I wish that Atreus could have gone on this journey with us to see what we saw. Because I know Kratos isn't going to share this story with him. Alright, let's go return the hammer to Durlin. And then we'll head back to the main quest.
Circling back to the topic of prophecies brought about by the efforts to avoid them, I think I can recall such a story as you mentioned, brother. A Greek tale for the stage. Rather lurid, but very popular. You know the one?
Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king.
Yeah, word gets around about that sort of thing.
Is this the right way?
Headed back to the city?
Yeah, I think he's in the city, right? I hope I'm going the right way. It looks like I am. And there's a portal here in case we're not. Okay. What happened?
I came by and took out an Einherjar patrol. Area should be clear. Can't speak for the rest of town.
Guess an occupying army is as good as a lockdown for tamping down foot traffic.
True. Dang. So that's what Freya was doing.
You again. I hope you're back to clean up the mess that extra head of yours made.
We have done it.
Doesn't fix what I did, but hopefully it makes things a bit better. Let's be off, brother.
Your hammer.
Thanks. Might not mean much with Odin's goons stomping around the city, but folks see this and they'll know we haven't completely given up. Not yet.
Exactly. Exactly why I wanted to do this. Rebel Leader Trophy.
Never expected to see this thing again.
And we got a light runic attack. Very cool. Repeated long-range wind slices that stagger enemies. Press R1 precisely while slashing to enhance each wave. That's actually pretty cool. And it has some like stun on there, damage. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to look through to see what I want to upgrade. I know there was a couple that were really expensive. So once we get back to Brok or Sindri, I'll go through our skills and everything.
Durlin.
Kratos! Sorry about earlier. Talking about your wife like that.
Do not be.
No, let me apologize. Feeling the All-Father's spear in your back makes a man want to set things right.
Your silence on the matter is enough.
If you say so.
You spoke of resistance. Instead, you drink.
Oh, I've got plans. that you know nothing about.
Okay.
Coming together as we speak. Meantime, I don't plan on my soul parts floating to Alfheim stone cold sober. When the Aesir run me through, I'd rather be too hammered to feel it.
I guess, but...
You are staring.
You're a tough man not to stare at. If the dwarves had your strength, Odin would have never gotten as far with this place as he did.
My strength has little to do with my body.
Yeah, sure.
Durlin,
Are you to thank for the newfound fresh air sliding up our nostrils?
we turned off the mining rigs.
So you did. Let's pretend you did so in a manner consistent with the 97-part safety regulations handbook written specifically for the operation, maintenance, and deactivation of said mining equipment.
Do what you will.
Well, thanks anyway. Means a lot.
Okay. It was funny how, like, each one was as if we were coming back in again for the first time. Okay, let's head back out to the portal and get to where we're going. I know Odin lies, yet his words haunt me. The Draupnir spear is mine now. I will put it to some use and then make our way home. So it looks like we're going back home. I love this little city. I wish Odin wouldn't have such a huge grasp on it. But it does seem like everyone's gearing up for a rebellion. Finally.
Now that you have a weapon to deal with Heimdall, we just need to find a way to get to him.
Aye, if that's still the plan.
It is. I will protect my son.
So, then it seems the original plan to avoid Ragnarok has fallen a bit by the wayside.
That is up to Odin.
Yes, that's rather what concerns me. Listen, brother. Those things he said to you...
His words are nothing.
True, though I expect retaliation is no empty threat. We need to think through the ins and outs of it.
You're getting ahead of yourself. Let's see if Sindri has had any luck.
See, Mimir knows how Odin thinks. He knows that you have to put a lot of effort into what you're going to do next around him.
Oh, just one of the many insane things we had to do to get to Jotunheim.
You jumped?
We were protected.
Evidently.
I didn't know there was going to be some dialogue. That's cool. I thought maybe it would give you an option to jump off again. I wanted to see what would happen. Alright, so we gotta go speak with Sindri. Let's go turn in some stuff to Ratatasker.
Jump! Oh, children, you're home again.
Here's what I found.
Yeah, so we got 3 of the 6.
What a rambunctious bunch.
So were you always a freakishly large immortal squirrel, or...?
Mimir.
Don't forget handsome. No, I was once a regular squirrel. The same size as these wispy, spectral versions of myself, in fact. I was unremarkable. I stumbled upon the tree near what should have been the end of my life, the victim of a random act of predatory savagery. But the tree, it had other plans for an insignificant creature like me. But I have prattled on for far too long. I will leave you be, Master Kratos.
Interesting.
Carry on, my friends.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's it. Yeah, we're done. Go away now.
Okay.
There he is! Hey! Come show off the spear. See what we done. Now do the thing!
Oh, look at that. She's special, that one.
Ain't gotta tell me.
Have you found a way to reach Asgard?
Not as such. Had a few ideas, but they didn't so much work.
Brother, without a way to Asgard, what are we doing?
I do not know. I need to think. I am tired.
Oh, Kratos. Retire.
So, you're sure nothing unusual happened with the lady? Nothing at all?
Nothing whatever. Smooth as snail shit, like I said. Why? There's some reason you expected it to flip sideways?
What? No, of course not. I'm delighted to hear everything proceeded as planned.
Well, they did. And it was a proper adventure to boot. I taught them all about the nature of the thing and the form of the thing. Become a whole motif.
You're making up words again.
I said it was a motif, and it was beautiful.
You are impossible.
I'm the most possible one around here.
Oh boy. They're arguing because they both know, and they're not. Oh. Everyone in this game is really bad at having conversations with one another about hard topics, and it shows.
What'll it be?
Okay. The Hoplite Lunge and Phalanx Breaker. Sprint R1. Apply more stun and have moderate luck chance to grant an unstoppable aura. Yes, I want to craft this one for sure. I like that. Let's go ahead and equip that one and upgrade it. Which one needs one petrified bone? Okay, let's do that one. And that one needs two. Okay. We can do our rond. Yeah, this rond.
That'll put some hurt on them.
And
Lady Freya?
we can also do her sword, which is very good. I like the Bifrost one. Plus it has a lot of meaning for her.
Scared.
It has a lot of meaning for her. Commissioned by Odin, gifted to Freya on her wedding day. And she said when we got it for her that it was important that she used it in a different way.
What are you looking for?
All right.
Let's make something then.
Looks like our belt can be upgraded, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one.
A good fit.
Our amulet can also be upgraded. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and craft the Vanaheim set. And go ahead and slot that one. Okay, I'll keep those three on there because they both have two. Okay, nice. And then, is there something else? Oh, we have the Muspelheim one now. Increase Kratos melee damage when the Permafrost, Immolation, or Maelstrom skills are fully charged. Okay, so that's fully upgraded. This heavy runic is pretty good. What was the other one? Frost. I think I'm going to switch back to this one because the cooldown's really nice. And I'm going to upgrade it fully for that extra stun and full frost. For this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, it's 8k. This one's 9k. And it has stun on there. All right, let's go ahead and do an upgrade on this one. And now I have like no XP. Next, I'll work on doing the Dropnir, but we've had a couple that we can start to like play around with. And we don't have a heavy yet, so might as well wait. And I need to save up for this last bit of fury. I keep forgetting. I thought that I had fully upgraded this already. Okay, so 8k, that's where this will go immediately. As soon as I get 8k. And it looks like this one is fully upgraded. I like the Bifrost chasms. I think that they're really good. So I'll keep that one.
I guess we'll have to come at this another way. You look terrible. Get some rest.
I can't believe Kratos was just like, I'm tired. He's feeling defeated, and I'm worried. I'm worried about him. He's talking to Faye. Faye, our son is in danger, but I do not know how to reach him. My path leads nowhere. Is it already too late?
Where are you going, brother?
Sleep.
So we're just keeping blindly on then, hoping we don't walk headlong into Ragnarok. Is that your plan?
Kratos. You all right?
Well, your father seems very ready to go. Shall we then? This way, Grumbles. Do you enjoy the gentle waves, little one? Your father and I traverse this river often. One day, you will learn to navigate its waters. We live deep in the wild woods. The most beautiful forest in all of Midgard. It is safe and serene here. Game is plentiful, and you will want for nothing. We're not far from the place your father and I first met. We nearly took each other's heads off. But he's softened since then. Somewhat. Unfortunately for you, he remains dreadfully stoic. I suppose it will fall to me to teach you language. Your father can teach you to hunt. Or perhaps that will fall to me as well, since all he seems to be good for is grunting. Have you nothing to say to your son?
What would you have me say, Faye?
Anything. Let him learn your voice. Let him know you.
He is far better off knowing as little as possible.
Knowledge is not always a burden. To think the mighty god of war, frightened of his own child.
I do not fear our child, Faye. I fear for him. He is innocent.
We are not our failures. We are not who we were. We must be better. Atreus is our future. Keep him safe, Kratos. Protect our son.
did that wall ever do to you?
Building focus. Something my father taught me.
It work?
Not yet.
So, what you focusing on anyway?
Controlling my emotions. Heimdall keeps trying to make me lose my cool. I can't give into it.
Thrud, hey, it's Thrud. Hey, be cool.
Training without me?
That a good idea? Training? I mean, I think it's a great idea, but won't your mom be mad if she finds out?
Good point. But did you consider?
No, it didn't. That didn't hurt. Also.
Anyways, grandfather wants to see you.
Oh, grandfather. Right. Okay. Here, then take this, and send my regards to Sif, Lady Sif, and Atreus. See you later. And Thrud. Bye, Thrud.
Midgardian boys are so weird.
Weird can be good.
The two of you, I swear.
What's in the jar?
Milk curd, Mom's favorite. It's his way of helping. Grandfather's in his study. Catch up later?
I think I need to go get a tissue. I think that part got me because I'm also a parent, and I can't even imagine what Kratos is going through. And I knew that him calling out to Faye like that was going to lead to something really sad. And he feels so lost, and he feels like he's let Faye down, and he's worried. He's starting to get his rage back because of that. And I think that's what the punching of the wall and his God of War theme coming back was just him starting to fall into his pattern again, like the Norns said. And I'm worried about him because I feel like he's falling into such despair and hate, and he's scared, and that's pretty much how he felt in the earlier God of Wars. And I want to look at it differently this time because, yes, he had a weapon made to kill a god again, but he did it to save his son. And the things that he's doing are out of love this time instead of out of rage, but the rage is coming back because he's not sure how to handle this situation. And I feel like him calling out to Faye is like the first start in him kind of losing it a little bit. We've seen him snowballing, but with the news of him not being able to go back to Asgard yet and Brok and Sindri not really knowing what to do, it's not a good sign. He feels hopeless and tired and angry. And meanwhile, Atreus is doing what he thinks is best, I guess, but he's also lost too. Odin wants to see me in a study. I wonder what he wants. All right. Oh, their bedroom's open.
Sif and Thor's room. Everyone back home would freak if they knew I was in here.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I doing in here?
Lots of weapons. I mean, yeah, if Sif Stall's in here, she would freak out. Doesn't look like there's anything to interact with in here, but interesting that we get to go in there. We still can't go in there. Oh, I can eavesdrop?
You don't understand. It's a lot more complicated than you think. You don't need to know why things are done.
But I'm old enough.
This isn't about your age.
Then what is it about? Because by this point, Magni and Modi
We're set on the path that led to their deaths. I don't understand.
You never try to.
Then help me. Why are you so intent to walk the same path? And with that boy, no less.
It's not about him. This is my dream. Haven't you ever?
You're not some farmhand. We're Aesir. We have duties, not dreams. And you need to start acting like it.
Sometimes I hate you.
Oh boy. All right, I know he wants us to go see him, but I want to see if anything happens up here. Like, what if I try to leave? No. Atreus doesn't want to leave. Where is everybody? Isn't this like the community hall? Or was it just an elaborate display when we first got here? And they don't actually share their home with Iron Yar. Okay.
Huh. Not here. Maybe Odin's down in this library.
Okay. Check the library. There's more money over here. I like that we can just like steal his money. It's so funny.
I used to find Mom's bear rug comforting. Not sure I'll ever think of it the same way now.
What are you going on about? I just don't get it. The mask, bringing the giant that killed my sons here. Why?
I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. Stop letting your wife think for you. She's clouding whatever's left of your brain.
This isn't about her.
No, it's about your limitations. Accept them and move on. Now go smash something, will you? Honestly, I liked you better as a drunk.
I wonder why Thor stopped drinking. I noticed that during their last conversation in Kratos' house in Midgard. I thought it was interesting that he didn't drink the mead. Because, yeah, Thor is known for drinking heavily.
Loki, come here.
I finally figured it out. This is where you killed Mimir, isn't it? First giant.
Tell me, can you murder a landslide? Smother a storm? He was more, a force of nature, a vessel of power. I was young, foolish, saw an opportunity to create something more. I know you think it's cruel, but I did what I had to protect my own.
Why build your house here? What's in there? I'm gonna trust you.
I'm trying to tell you. In the wake of Mimir's death, I saw something. The rift. Possibly the birthplace of reality. I looked inside, and something was there looking back at me. It whispered to me things I couldn't possibly comprehend, but I knew they were true. When it blinded me, I thought it was over, that I'd never see inside again. And then I found this. And I knew that it would finally let me see the answers. You see, son, I don't know where I go when I go. There's no Valhalla for me. Ragnarok cannot be the end. I need to know there's something more than this. I need to know what happens to me. And that's the truth, I swear, on my last good eye.
I believe that, actually. But there's more.
The writing on here talks about a cold breath. Breath. Wind. It's gotta be Helheim.
Helheim, you say? I'll take it. And I know just the person to accompany you.
Thor. Oh.
I'm trusting you two can handle this responsibility.
You can count on us.
Don't mess this up for me.
Oh, forgot to mention. Heimdall will be joining you.
Oh my god.
What a privilege.
Great.
For all of us.
Oh, whoa, hold up. You don't want to walk into the blistering cold of Helheim without this. Every Lao should keep you nice and toasty. You're welcome.
Huh. Mimir said even Odin couldn't survive the cold in Helheim.
You believe everything that old goat says?
Thrud, too bad your first time outside Asgard has to be to Helheim.
Nah, we're gonna make the most of this.
Now, as much as I would love to babysit, I have something else to do for the Allfather. If you run into any trouble, just scream so I know where to find your bodies.
Okay, good. So he's not going to be like...
He's such an asshole.
Yeah, following
Let's find
us.
that mask piece.
Okay, well that's good. I was nervous about that. What is that? Some sort of like war device? Kind of looks like those anchors that were used to like pull our ship down. Interesting. All right, time for me and Thrud to prove ourselves. Is it Thrud or Thrud? Let's find this mask piece. All right, everyone, I'm going to stop here for the day before we get involved in Helheim and trying to find this mask piece and whatever else we're about to encounter. I think I've reached my emotional limit for today as well. That scene with Kratos was very deep, very moving, and also really eye-opening. I'm worried that Kratos is going to fall into his old habits, and I feel like going to see the Norns, I said this last time, but I feel like it proved to be a bad idea, because now Kratos is on this war rampage for Heimdall, and I feel like he's kind of losing focus on the bigger picture here. As we saw in the side quest with the father and son that lost one another because they weren't communicating, that is exactly what's happening here. Atreus is out now in Helheim with Thrud and with Heimdall, the one who's supposedly trying to kill him, looking for this mask piece that we don't really 100% fully understand. Sure, I believe that Odin is trying to find out answers for his own future and where he's gonna go after. I definitely believe him that that is one of the main reasons why he wants to fix this mask. There's something else bigger that this mask can do that Odin knows. And I'm not sure what it is, but it's terrifying. Because what happens when we do get all of those pieces? I feel like he's setting Atreus out on this journey because Atreus is the only one that can find these pieces that speak to him, or else Odin would have done it a long time ago. And then we have Kratos making weapons to kill gods and getting angrier by the second because he's panicking. I just feel like if they would sit down and actually talk to one another and have a full conversation on what's going on, what they're thinking, what what they've both been up to, I feel like it would end a lot differently for both of them. Even though today was a lot deeper with that moment with Kratos, I think it was just knowing his past, also being a parent, and knowing how much he must be struggling right now with losing a family previously. Faye is not here anymore. He's struggling with finding answers of what Faye wanted him to ultimately do, but not having any of those answers. And that's why he keeps coming back to the bag that they carried her ashes in, because he misses her and he wants the answers and he wants to understand what he is supposed to be doing to keep Atreus safe and alive. He looks so tired and so weak and so small when he took off all of his armor and just kind of sat there with himself for a moment. And it's a side of Kratos that we've slowly been seeing, but not in that capacity. But I'm gonna try to remain hopeful that Atreus is still trying to pull one over on Odin. I don't think that it's happening that way, knowing that Odin is capable of many things and Atreus is still so young. But I also have to remember that Atreus is Loki. And maybe he is being this master of deception right now, that he's pulling one over on Odin somehow. We'll just have to wait and see in the next episode. But thank you guys for joining me today, and I'll see you then. Bye, everyone.